Good morning, friends. The time is 9:22 on this Good Friday morning. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. I wanted to walk you through the potential for severe weather this weekend. So we had strong to severe storms move in late last night and early this morning. You may have heard them. You may have walked outside this morning and noticed that your lawn furniture is all over the place. Yes, we had storms pass through. Cold front now to the south of our area. Feeling really comfortable this morning. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, except for New Orleans checking in right at 72 degrees. Today, temperatures are going to vary, all depending on your location. We are situated under pretty cloudy skies right now, but we may see some breaks in the clouds here and there, becoming partly cloudy later on in the day. Temperatures mainly in the lower 70s. Of course, some areas closer to the coast in the mid 70s, but overall, we are looking good for Good Friday. Maybe some drizzle this morning, so this is kind of the break until we get more active in the next 48 hours, which I will get to right now. So there's that cold front I was just mentioning. So it's just draped in the northern Gulf of Mexico with some clearing, starting to move in North Louisiana. High pressure to the northwest. This is only going to be in control very temporarily. Our next system is setting up on the Pacific Southwest, over the desert Southwest right now, over Southern California. You see that counterclockwise spin with that orange color. That's indicating that dry air wrapping around that. So we'll have a digging trough starting to move into the deep south, which shows us that we could have some active weather as well. So that's going to be the driving energy that really just sets the stage for some severe weather. The threat will start in Texas starting tomorrow. For our area, you can see some of the green that does highlight portions of Louisiana, northern Louisiana, southern and south central Louisiana, but mainly focused over Texas on Saturday. But notice I zoom in, and this does include portions of the B.R. Proud area. Mainly west of the Mississippi River, along and west of the Mississippi River, but don't focus on the line. Of course, storms don't know this line of whether who's in the marginal risk zone or the general thunderstorm risk zone. This is where the environment will be favorable for at least some strong or severe storms to develop. This would be late Saturday night and into early Sunday morning, as that cold front I was showing you begins to lift more to the north as a warm front, which again will set the stage for some severe weather on Sunday. So the threat with this on Saturday night into early Sunday would be mainly damaging wind gust and then perhaps some large hail, but a brief tornado cannot be ruled out. But again, the threat will be primarily over Texas and then western Louisiana, at least Saturday into early Sunday morning. Now, the threat for severe weather will increase as we head into Easter Sunday, but here's another overview of the severe threat on Saturday night into early Sunday morning. The threat increases significantly into Easter Sunday, and yes, this is concerning. Thankfully, a lot of people will be at home with this, which I'll break this all down for you a little more, but this is 3 days out, and the Storm Prediction Center has already placed the majority of our area under an enhanced risk, which is a level 3 out of 5 on the scale, and then a moderate risk. We don't see moderate risk very often. This definitely means we need to take this situation very seriously, as this could unfold to be a very dangerous situation in the deep south on Easter Sunday. You can see that moderate risk, the red color, that includes portions of North Louisiana. This includes a good portion of Mississippi, Alexandria, Monroe, Jackson, Hattiesburg, all the way up to Tupelo, Columbus, Birmingham, even in the Mississippi Delta, southeast Arkansas. But I don't want you to really focus on who's in the red, who's in the orange color. Just know that our area, our entire area, is under a pretty significant risk for severe weather. The threat will be there. All the ingredients will be there for us to see severe weather. Now the next question would be, how will it all unfold? All the thermodynamics, dynamics, kinematics, all of that, that's going to be there, all the ingredients. So we just have to see how this really progresses as we head into Sunday and Sunday evening. As of right now, the timing looks to be late Sunday morning, so mid-late morning, I would say, 10, 11 o'clock, give or take, to Sunday evening. Keep in mind the timing could change, but since this would be at the prime or the peak of the day, so where we have our warmest temperatures, we have all of the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, all of the ingredients will be there. This is when we see thunderstorms really blossom and fire up. This is why it's definitely catching our eye, and we need to take it seriously because all of the ingredients are going to line up. Again, we just have to see how the situation unfolds. Only one little difference: if something doesn't set up perfectly, then this could be a non-event, or the threat could be significantly lower or even higher. Something we're going to be watching. Keep in mind this is still 3 days out. But since the weather's still going to be so quiet, today would be the day to make preparations, and tomorrow as well. So let's break down potential impacts. That would be damaging wind gusts in excess of 60, 70 miles per hour. Tornadoes, some could be strong, and strong tornado would be EF2 or greater. Also some long-tracked, long-lived tornadoes, and then of course large hail. So we're going to be watching this very, very carefully. I had a few folks ask, is this going to be a flooding event? It's not looking likely. The next 3 days rainfall totals look to be between ½ an inch to an inch, but the more you're inland, I guess North Louisiana and then central and North Mississippi, that's where you could see some heavy rain potential flooding. But as of now, doesn't appear to be a flooding risk, mainly severe weather, damaging winds, tornadoes, and hail. So going forward, I'll time this all out for you on Futurecast this afternoon. Again, seeing breaks in the clouds, really good day to, if you have to do yard work, or maybe you want to have the Easter egg hunts today or even tomorrow. That would be ideal for that. A little warmer tomorrow, but today will be pretty nice overall. Going into Saturday morning, we'll see mainly clear conditions, cool too in the lower 50s. Saturday afternoon, we're warming up. Warm fronts still not lifting to the north just yet. We head into the late night hours. Notice Futurecast still has us pretty dry. Overnight, that's when we'll have to watch for, again, some marginally severe storms. You see the green popping up? No, it's not showing you those really warm colors, the orange, red, all of that. But it is showing that there could be some activity overnight, and those thunderstorms that do potentially pop up will have that potential to become briefly severe. Wind gust and perhaps a brief tornado, and then perhaps some hail. Going into Sunday morning, after the sun comes up and you see it's showing a blanket of clouds, if we see any breaks in the clouds, of course, that adds fuel to the atmosphere, which as of now, we are anticipating at least some sort of few breaks in some of the clouds going forward into Sunday morning. This is 11:30, and then watch what happens. 1 p.m. This is, again, prime or peak heating of the day. That's when we're starting to see the showers and storms pop up on Futurecast. Keep in mind, this is just one model. This isn't exactly what's going to happen. Of course, as time goes out more, this is almost 72 hours out. This is showing what the radar could potentially look like at that time. 2:30, notice we're still seeing storms, and then all the way to around dinner time, and then we clear out as a cold front passes through the area. I do think what we'll see is some thunderstorms pop up out ahead of a squall line that will develop out west, and that will push to the east. So if we get some scattered thunderstorms, and they could potentially be supercellular, tiny little storms that pack a punch, and they could quickly spin up tornadoes, then we'll see a squall line move in perhaps a little later. That may come late afternoon or early evening, and then it would be over, and then we're looking at very nice conditions going into Monday. So again, to recap, again, we have that moderate and enhanced risk for severe weather. I don't want you to be scared. I just want you to be prepared and be weather aware that the potential is definitely there to see a significant severe weather event across the Deep South, and that includes the BR Proud area. So this is why we need to take it seriously. Again, since it's going to be quiet today and pretty pleasant, you want to take today to brush up on your severe weather safety plan. Keep in mind, we are in the heart of severe weather season, and so you should already have your severe weather safety plan ready to go for you, your family, and your pets, whether that's to go in the under your staircase, maybe you have a bathroom there. Whatever your plan is, be sure to brush up on that. Make sure your family is aware about this severe weather, potential severe weather event. And also you want to make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings and watches should they be issued. So today is a day to perhaps go and download the free BR Proud app. You'll get alerts on your phone, push to your phone, so some push alerts. We'll have updates on there as well when we get updates, and just to get you prepared. Also, on top of the threat for severe weather, it's still going to be really, really windy on Sunday. We could see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, so be sure to take care of any loose items you have outside, tie them up. You have lawn furniture, your garbage cans, anything like that, or you have loose limbs on your trees. Take care of those today. That way, that can reduce the risk of flying debris if we get wind gust or any kind of severe weather. So also, again, to make your severe weather safety preps, you obviously want to have your plan in place. You want to have a disaster supply kit should you need it. And if any warning is issued, I want you to take severe thunderstorm warnings seriously as well, just as if you take a tornado warning seriously. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Move into an interior room on the lowest level of your home or your building or anything like that, and avoid windows and glass, because keep in mind, damaging winds, straight line winds, can produce significant damage as well. You want at least 2 ways to receive warnings. Also, if you live in a mobile home, this is, I know, a very difficult time with the coronavirus and social distancing, but if you live in a mobile home, I want you to prepare now. If any warning is issued on Sunday, a watch or a warning is issued on Sunday, I want you to have a plan in place for somewhere you to go to, whether that is a family or friend's home. Of course, use your CDC guidelines by social distancing, wear masks and gloves, but you need to have a place to go. If you don't have a family or friend's home, perhaps a store, a Walmart or anything like that, a sturdy building. Also, even a gas station. They have those coolers that are pretty sturdy as well. So that's something to keep in mind. I know I've had several people reach out what to do if you live in a mobile home. That would be your best bet, but don't forget to social distance and follow those CDC guidelines. I know it is a difficult situation that we are currently in. Also, as I mentioned, I want you to have multiple ways to receive warnings. One could easily fail, whether that's your TV, your internet, anything like that. Your best mode of getting warnings would be that NOAA weather radio or a weather radio app. I have one on my phone as well, and it can wake you up if you're taking a nap in the middle of the day or anything like that. And of course, you can be right here on NBC, or right on NBC Local 33 or Fox 44. We'd be on air, online, and on the live stream. So again, go ahead and grab your cell phone and download the free BR Proud app. Your Easter weekend, we'll see gradual clearing through the day. Tomorrow, rain chance is looking much lower than it previously had. Currently 30–40% as of right now, but the rain chance increases slightly on Saturday night and into early Sunday, around 50%, but either way, not looking too bad. You may be able to have those Easter egg hunts on Sunday or Saturday. Sunday will start off dry, but then as we progress through the morning and especially the afternoon, early evening, we'll have that risk for severe storms, and it will be windy, as I mentioned. But after all this is said and done, next week is going to be lovely. We'll have another shot of cool air, 40s in the morning, and then temperatures in the afternoon will be in the low and mid 70s. So we'll get through this together, as we always will. You can count on us to keep you posted on air, online, but again, go ahead and download that free BR Proud app and we don't want you to be scared. We just want you to be prepared. And if a warning or watch is issued for your area, you know what to do, and you can put that plan in place immediately, so no time is wasted. So there's another look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for Sunday. That is Easter Sunday. As of right now, the timing, Sunday morning through Sunday evening. You can always find the latest on brproud.com. And Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel, he will be in a little later, and he'll have the latest updates from the Storm Prediction Center. He'll have the latest model data and his own forecast just to help you get ready, help you get prepared. Keep in mind, this could, if you have any family or friends that live in the Deep South, give them a call, shoot them a text, FaceTime them, tell them, hey, just so you know, the weather has the potential to be quite bad on Sunday. So just so they are aware as well, and look out for others, be each other's neighbors. And so you can count on us, again, to keep you posted on air and online. Stay weather aware, and I hope you have a great weekend.